In 2022, the coaster industry brought some of the most high-quality coasters we've seen in years as the pandemic delayed 2020 and 2021 attractions to 2022, with the SeaWorld editions of Iron Gwazi, Pantheon, Icebreaker, and Emperor, along with European editions such as Ride to Happiness. As 2022 starts to come to a close, you might start to wonder what is coming to the coaster industry in 2023. And today I am explaining everything coming to the coaster industry in 2023. Let's start off with the stuff that has already been announced. By far the biggest coaster confirmed to open in 2023 is Airforce One, FunSpot Atlanta's new state-of-the-art RMC. Airforce One is America's first RMC hybrid built ground up. Enthusiasts say it has the potential to be just as good as Iron Gwazi. To be fair, it does look to have a very good layout. For a chain like FunSpot to get a 150-foot ground up RMC is what makes Airforce One even more insane. About 5 months ago, Codaland shocked the community the most out of any park. You may have never heard of Codaland before, and that's okay, cause you will soon enough. In 2022, they added Palindrome, and in 2023, they are adding the first ever new age Vekoma to the US called Circuit Breaker. This is going to be a Vekoma tilt coaster, or quote-unquote the scariest ride model on Earth. It looks insane and a huge breakthrough for American coasters going forward. About 2 months ago, Dollywood announced one of the largest investments set to open in 2023, Big Bear Mountain Coaster, a Premier Rides Blitz coaster. Personally, I'm very excited. I'm a sucker for long terrain layouts, and that's what Big Bear Mountain Coaster is. Add some launches and you have me. However, I don't see where the $25 million comes from. That's how much Fury was, which is insane. Also, this is supposed to be a family coaster, not the greatest B&M ever built. Anyways, I'm still excited for it. SeaWorld announced another big year in 2023. SeaWorld Orlando very recently shocked, well, not really since it had already been leaked, but let's just say announced the world's first B&M surf coaster, Pipeline. The surf coaster is the next generation stand-up coaster, and the coaster community, including myself, are intrigued by the new seat technology. Maybe it could give some good airtime. Also, recently, both Busch Gardens Williamsburg and SeaWorld San Diego announced Intamin straddle coasters, or coasters with seat design seen on Wavebreaker the Rescue Coaster, in Dark Coaster, and Arctic Rescue. It's odd because both are family coasters that utilize snowmobile theming. Dark Coaster, unlike Arctic Rescue, is indoors and has a creepy snow theme. I personally find Arctic Rescue a very odd addition. Not only is Arctic Rescue very similar to Dark Coaster, but also it's very similar to Manta, which is in the same freaking park. They even almost have the exact same track length. I don't know, I just find it weird. The coaster most people forgot about opening in 2023 is Aquaman Power Wave at Six Flags Over Texas, the mock power splash. This was supposed to open in 2020, but was delayed so much many people forgot about it. However, it is now confirmed to open next year. I guess we'll have to see how it is. Cedar Fair didn't have too many huge announcements, but they did announce that their biggest coaster of the year would be going to Worlds of Fun, and that is Zambezi Zinger, a GCI Woody. It's pretty sad that this is Cedar Fair's biggest coaster of the year, as the layout looks more catered towards families than enthusiasts. Cedar Point's announcement was very disappointing, only getting a Wild Mouse, called, you guessed it, Wild Mouse, in their new boardwalk area. I mean, it's a new coaster, but it's just a spinning Wild Mouse. It's Cedar Point, so I'm expecting them to announce a new coaster in the next 2 years or so. Moving over to Europe, Park Asterix announced a Pantheon-style coaster to Tautus. I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Pantheon was great in my opinion, so I can only drool over another phenomenal European addition. Liseberg in Sweden also announced another coaster called Luna, another Intamin Blitz coaster on the new Luna section. It actually looks pretty unique, a spike similar to Hagrid's, backwards and forwards section, etc. Okay, I think that's every official announcement, so now let's move on to speculation. The huge elephant in the room here is RMC Wildcat. It's literally all but confirmed that RMC Wildcat is happening. I think there's an announcement in a day or so, I don't know. Hersheypark Enthusiast has a huge 50-part series on speculation of the coaster, but in short, there have been numerous tweets about Wildcat from RMC track spotted on site, area clearings for a layout extension, excavation for an RMC lift truss, etc. Many people, including Hersheypark Enthusiasts, speculate that RMC Wildcat could be near 200 feet and maybe even a hyper hybrid. The reason me and other people are saying the opening will be in 2023 is the insanely quick progress already. All we have to wait for now is an announcement, like I said before. Another coaster we are just waiting for an announcement for is Primordial. I think that's how you call it again. A mostly indoor coaster. Though some people think they might change the name of the announcement, we know nothing about the layout, so we can't speculate how good the coaster will be because, well, we have no layout. Construction has been delayed for 4 years and is now expected to open in 2023. Hopefully it does. Mattel Adventure Park in Arizona is a theme park that hasn't been opened yet. However, it has been leaked that a Hyper GTX that is Hot Wheels themed is opening with the park. However, we don't know for sure that this is happening like we do RMC Wildcat and Primordial. I do want to discuss a little bit of Top Thrill Dragster before I move on to Europe. About 2 months ago, Cedar Point said Top Thrill Dragster was going to be reimagined, meaning we could get a new Top Thrill Dragster next year. I'm definitely thinking an LSM launch is in Dragster's future. Okay, now let's move on to Europe. Fewer coasters in Europe have been officially announced for 2023 than the US, such as Europapark's Voltron, a mock Big Dipper. We have a leaked layout for this one, we have a name, but no announcement. It's going to be a half dark ride and half outdoor ride, which is going to be pretty cool, I guess. One coaster we have barely any information on is the speculated Vekoma Tilt Coaster coming to Energylandia. There have been speculations on the layout of this coaster, but no leaks. It'd be great if Energylandia got another thrill coaster, obviously. Moving over to Asia, we have a weird situation at Fujiku Highland. It's definitely going to happen as construction walls are up, but we don't have a layout or a name. However, we do have a model, and it's another Intamin straddle coaster. Looks like my Intamin comeback hypothesis is coming to fruition. As of November 1st, 2022, that is all the information we have on 2023 roller coasters. I do assume IAAPA in a few weeks will bring us some new info, such as maybe a prototype of Intamin LSM launch coaster, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you later.